New face, deal with it.
For dramatic purposes, patients in this ship's infirmary are placed head-to-head, giving us the yin-yang Neo-Smith shot we didn't know we wanted.
I bring word from the Oracle. You must come at once.
I won't tell you where, though, even though that's crucial information. We assume you can figure it out for yourself. Only this girl and her parents at the terminal, yet they ignore her enough so that she can just start chatting up Neo and stuff.
This isn't the Matrix.
That's where the train goes.
Thankfully, she's full of exposition. Oh, look, they knew where to meet Seraph without him saying anything about location. Wowee! One sin for regular old mortality, for causing this franchise to have to recast a role that was already perfectly cast.
Do you know what happened to Neo?
Yes, he is trapped in a place between this world and the machine world.
This train man is cool and all, but the movie never even once tries to explain how Neo controlling the Sentinels in the real world caused him to end up in this train limbo.
He has placed a bounty on your lives. You must be careful at all times.
Because prior to this moment, you did not need to be careful.
Come here, darling. Leave the poor man in peace.
You've coughed up enough exposition on him for one day.
I am sorry, she is still very curious.
If you were really sorry, you'd have stopped her from bothering Neo long before this. Also, he's a goddamn program. How do computer programs get so emotional and irrational?
I just have never.
Heard a program speak of love.
It is a human emotion.
No, it is a word. What matters is the connection the word implies.
Clever dialogue, but you're still suggesting machines have emotions, which is not only weird, but goes against what this series of films have spent a lot of time trying to prove.
I see that you are in love.
Computer program in another region place can see Neo's love for Trinity just by looking at him. This motherfucker is not running fast enough to outrun the Oracle, let alone Seraph, Trinity, and Morpheus. Also, in the last cut at the turnstiles, this dude was nowhere near this far ahead of them. Guy who runs super slow only needs a 3-car subway going by to disappear like vapor. Also, even if that head start is somehow a good one, which it isn't, these assholes still just give up.
Why? It is our karma.
You believe in karma?
Dialogue like this, really, when you boil it all down, is why both Matrix sequels end up being more boring than entertaining.
I'm being dead ass. So be it.
Classic case of a bad guy waiting too damn long to just do what he was threatening to do. Even with the element of surprise, Seraph and gang only managed to kill one of the 5 gun check dudes on the first spray. But whatever, slow motion guns and rave music. Party time, am I right? Just a reminder, no one in the actual club, which has the coat and gun check just outside, can hear this shit. I know clubs be loud, but damn. Jesus, this room is a coat and gun check room. It is only this large with huge concrete columns everywhere so that this action sequence can take place. Discount rave scene from either of the 2 previous Matrixes. Or is it Matrices? Oh, who cares? Why they're all 3 back-to-back going through the dance floor. But why do they have to be constantly spinning? Wouldn't staying in relative stationary direction give each of the 3 a better, longer look at the surroundings near them, as opposed to constantly spinning and scanning? DJ wearing headphones in a loud-ass club that couldn't hear gunfire in the next room somehow hears the Merovingian yelling at him. Also, gas attack victim DJ. Also, DJs. Does the person at this bondage nightclub know and respect the Merovingian enough to be basically soldiers for him? I mean, not one of them is going to complain about why the music stopped? Are none of these clubgoers drinking and or drunk? I couldn't even tell you the owner of my favorite nightclub if he walked up to me in a spandex bodysuit and pinched my ass. Or is this just the Merovingians' work headquarters, and all these people are his henchmen, and the dancing is just a byproduct of having so many latex-laden hotties all together in one room?
I'm curious, though, as to how it actually happened.
Yeah, you and me both, buddy. Unfortunately, the movie ain't got no f***ing clue itself how that shit happened, so you'll just have to get over it and move on. Trinity starts kicking ass, and none of the gun-toting henchmen do anything, allowing Morpheus and Seraph to also start kicking ass, without any good guys getting shot. Despite all logic and reason, this chick down here does not shoot Trinity the entire time she watches and catches the gun. I can't help but wonder how many other gun-toting assholes are just off-screen also not shooting Trinity. Latex Bondage Club Mexican standoff.
If she has to, she'll kill every one of us. She's in love.
Thank God the 3rd movie finally paid off that completely weird and emotionless true love's kiss in the bathroom scene from the last movie.
I can't leave yet. I have to see her.
No, at some later point in time. What the hell, Trinity? You get to see the Oracle, but your boyfriend, who is the one, can't?
I was hoping to have these done before you got here.
Well, you are the Oracle, right? Couldn't you have just started making the dough a few minutes earlier, since you knew when he was coming?
I think it's time for a tasting. Take the bowl to Seraph and find out if they're ready.
Salmonella. If you rearrange the letters on the fridge, it spells, you wasted a bunch of time looking at fridge letters for humorous anagrams and came up empty.
You are all that stands in his way.
Smith.
Man, the Oracle's the f***ing master of the pronoun game. She wrote the book on that shit.
He is you, your opposite, your negative. The result of the equation trying to balance itself out.
Okay, fair enough, but Neo is the sixth one, and we already saw Smith himself say in the last movie that his newfound power was a new development in the repeating Matrix cycle. And he said that way before Neo broke the cycle by saving Trinity instead of Zion. So, what I'm saying is, you're full of shit, lady. Okay, this is one of the movie's biggest problems. To serve the story and the ebb and flow of the action in the film, Neo spends a super long time just thinking about what he should do. Even though the Oracle just told him in the last scene, he already knew what he needed to do. If we weren't trying to line up parallel crescendos, then Neo would immediately head for the Machine City right now and end the war before Zion gets attacked. Agent Smith somehow controls this building's power. Okay, fine, but why is he shutting off the lights one at a time? For drama? Agent Smith is addicted to cookies.
Cookies need love like everything does.
You are a bastard.
Well, you're the one that had Sati alone with you in an abandoned building when you knew Smith was coming. So, here's Neo, still seeing visions of the place he already knows he needs to go. Still not going.
These kids are sneaky bastards. Could be a trap.
But wouldn't you pick them up on your scanners? Haven't we seen multiple times already that you can do that? Also, discount inside the space monster's throat scene from Empire Strikes Back.
What did she tell you?
The same thing she always does. Exactly what I needed to hear.
Oh, that's useful. Thanks. A headshot of supposedly small-ass Zion suggests there are millions more inhabitants than originally believed. Movie repeats Matrix Reloaded's mistake of thinking we give a shit about these two.
Is going on over here?
What the shit?
Pod-born pencil neck like you doing volunteering for my cause.
That's racist. And do the Zion-born people harbor some kind of discrimination or ill will against people born in the pod farm? If so, why isn't that flushed out a little bit more? I can even see it. The Sneetches in Zion. Those are the ones with bloods on their mugs. Movie repeats Matrix Reloaded's mistake of thinking we give a shit about
Give me a chance, sir. I won't let you down.
Again,
I'm sorry that I took so long.
So are we.
If we leave inside the hour, we should reach Zion as the machines do.
Imagine when you could have arrived if Neo hadn't taken his sweet-ass time on this decision.
What if I blew that EMP?
This guy's been playing his part correct the entire time, for days. But now, he decides to monologue and basically warn this chick about his evilness before killing her. How did Trinity and Neo actually lose chemistry as a couple as these movies go along? How is that possible? It's not like they had a ton to begin with. Did Lucas guest direct these scenes?
I ain't saying goodbye.
I'm not saying goodbye, cliche. She survives this. This phrase alone does not immediately cause Agent Smith light bulbs for Neo and Trinity. And that's some bullshit. Now, I know this is Agent Smith we're talking about here, and his ego is nearly as big as Sean Penn's, but still sinning for the bad guy, wasting time, and not killing him already. Thankfully, the shards from that light she smashed on Bane's head a few minutes ago are handy to help her cut her binds. I realize she's probably limited in what she can do to help, but doesn't turning out the lights limit your boyfriend as much as it does the enemy?
Messiah.
Messiah? Man, trilogy that doesn't want you to miss the Jesus parallels really doesn't want you to miss the Jesus parallels. Even now that he's blinded Neo, Smith still feels the need to mess with him instead of just punching him in the ear and then killing him with the gun.
I can see you.
The movie also never explains how Neo was the first and only of all the ones that could see and control machines outside the actual Matrix. But whatever. Cool shot, I guess.
Sarge, I think you're gonna have to drive.
Why can't he drive the ship when he can sense and feel everything now? Just what incarnation are these screens behind locks supposed to be showing? And how is this information in this graphical display any kind of useful? Movie rips off the robot mech suits from The Matrix Reloaded.
This is it.
Movie shows us a vast shot of APUs, then shows us their commander giving the pre-war speech in a speaking voice the third row is probably struggling to hear.
If it's our time to die, it's our time.
Well, that's inspiring. Robot roll call.
Holy Christ, would you look at that?
So you can scan for sentinels. What was that worry again earlier when you thought they might be ambushing you? They're inching along trying to sneak up on millions of sentinels, but everyone is in the cockpit. Probably so that they have to scramble and waste time manning the guns when they made a stupid noise to alert the sentinels to their presence. Knew it. Yeah, late much? Blatant Star Wars homage is Star Wars. The proper piloting of this hovercraft will require the removal of my sweater. The stone concrete ceiling is capable of being pierced without the whole thing raining down on bitches and shit. We've known for ages what direction these assholes were coming from, but sure, yeah. Let's wait until the last second to train our guns on the spot. Knuckle up! Machine drillers are basically self-reviving transformers. Machines wait forever to send the full strength of Sentinel forces. Then the Sentinels join 5 streams into one for the main assault. making themselves much easier to target for the few guns that exist in this dock. The Sentinels are terrible at finding humans until the humans shoot rockets at them. How is a giant-ass hover ship faster than these motherfuckers? The Sentinels blow off a hover pad in 2 seconds flat, but how much you want to bet it takes them forever to get the rest of them on? We can hack into the Matrix and put humans inside a computer program wearing and carrying anything we want, but when it comes to targeting computers, just triangles, dog. That's all we can offer. Sorry, yo. Damn, these hovercraft are built like tanks.
Captain, you see that? Rush the radio, stop him!
You haven't even tried to use the radio to call Zion once. Why protect what you're not using? Also, call Zion on the radio before the radio gets destroyed, goddammit. The Sentinels are terrible at finding humans until the humans shoot rockets at them. Either these Sentinel arms have the aim of stormtroopers, or else these gals are luckier than Andrew Luck on a luck dragon.
No one can pilot mechanical.
I bet there's at least one person who can, and I bet the movie tells us how awesome a pilot that person is about 153 times.
We blow an EMP inside there, we'll lose the dock.
Sir, we already lost the dock.
Open the gate.
How in the fuck are you giving shit to Morpheus later about blowing the EMP when you went out of your way to help him do it? Before they finalized character names for the script, this dude's name read as 100% Dick Guy number 1.
Please not responding! Taking critical damage, sir! We lost control!
Relatively random carnage has ironic timing.
Oh dear woman, you can drive.
We ain't home yet.
How did you hear that? You don't have a headset on anymore. Are all his comments just broadcast ship-wide? This guy wouldn't be alive anymore if entire swarms of Sentinels weren't constantly passing him by. There are clearly more than enough Sentinels here to keep this guy from making an ammo run, let alone eventually saving the day. And while we're at it, how come the super strong exosuit things can only carry 2 boxes of ammo at a time? That's a design flaw if I've ever seen one. Cool shot, I guess, but what the hell are these Sentinels doing? Showing off? Is it like a machine version of ribbon ballet gymnastics or something?
Heads up, they're coming down!
So what? They don't do anything to you when they fly past you anyway. What's the worry? None of the 10,000 Sentinels swarming and eating and killing Mifune noticed the delicious teenage human dangling off the back. Maybe they read the script.
There's no time.
I didn't finish the training program.
Movie repeats Matrix Reloaded's mistake of thinking.
Here to die.
But you did finish the dying with one eye open program.
Get to the main deck. Charge the EMP.
Yeah, because that's not something you could have done earlier or anything.
Yeah, I believe.
You believe what? That there is no spoon? That shooting this thing will open the door? That Neo is the one? You already believed that, didn't you? Why are you wasting time to say this thing? Also, I guarantee Neo does not give a shit about whether or not you believe. You know, even if they survive this machine attack, everyone in Zion is going to die of smoke inhalation anyway. You're miles underground after an EMP. Where's all this light coming from right now?
You're a hell of a pilot.
After telling us for 2 movies that Niobe is a hell of a pilot, and then actually showing us Niobe in the act of being a hell of a pilot, Repetitive Movie feels compelled yet again to tell you she's a hell of a pilot. Thank God this dock is on fire right now, am I right? Or else none of us would be able to see you in order to cheer you.
Did I miss something, Commander? I thought we just saved the dock.
What's the problem with you people? You can't think but 5 minutes in front of your face.
You were the one who ordered the dock door open, so they could do the thing they did that you're now being a dick about. Dick?
Yeah.
Hardware in every APU.
Why
Noticed
only
it.
almost every piece of hardware? It knocked out every Sentinel, even the ones outside the dock already escaping. But the good guys still have some equipment left that works?
Save the dock, Captain. Just handed it to him on a silver platter.
Well, you did, but whatever. Semantics, I suppose. I guess we're using those minimally lasting damage EMPs where everything can be restarted instantly except the dead Sentinels, of course.
Because he's the one who believes in miracles.
Meanwhile, back at the 3 electrical conduits. Also, why did the machines build the fields of humans so far away from the machine city? Was it just for dramatic timing purposes?
Gotcha!
Wait, what? Did the Sentinel ghost come through the ship but not its physical body? Are they currently fighting against both physical and ghost Sentinels?
Go up. Over them. What? The sky. It's the only way.
But we're in a hovercraft, Neo. There's a limit to how far we can hover from things, like Earth.
We made it.
Premature self-congratulations.
I wished I had one more chance to say what really mattered.
Which I will do here in a moment, provided I don't run out of breath and die during this setup.
But you brought me back. You gave me my wish. One more chance to say what I really wanted to say.
Just say it already! That's crying. Oh, sure, it takes him 6 hours to think about whether or not he's sure about his mission. But Morning Trinity? That shit's over in seconds. The blind
Fuck
Neo can
you.
see light thing is cool, for sure. But this makes it look like he's got no idea if he's stepping on solid surfaces or about to plunge to his death. Literal Deus Ex Machina. Also, with the machines like, we'd better at least appear human when we negotiate with this human, because that way he won't realize we're machines. These Sentinels land, and then instead of attacking, they just stalk forward. Then the humans respond by not attacking. This is a weird-ass battle. The machines just accept this. Thunder and lightning indicate the Matrix had gone to shit. How do all the identical Agent Smiths know which one of them is the true original one that gets to fight Neo? And while we're on that subject, what was the point in making all the Agent Smith clones if you were still going to fight Neo with just one of them? I realize Smith winning is exactly how Neo wins, but Smith doesn't know that. He should be attacking Neo with all the Smiths.
It ends tonight.
I know it does. I've seen it. That's why the rest of me is just going to enjoy the show.
A couple problems here. First off, how is Smith getting visions now? Didn't Neo get visions previously too, in this very movie? I know they're yin and yang and all that shit, but why would Smith gain visions and Neo lose them? Why didn't Neo have any visions of this event? Second, are you actually telling me cockiness is the reason Smith chooses to fight Neo as one man instead of an army of millions? Because I'm pretty sure the real reason is special effects cost. Kung Fu Flex of Defiance. This is the second huge exploding slow-motion ball of water shot in the last 3 minutes. It's a cool effect and all, but the movie will show us Neo's revelation about how he needs to die to kill Smith here in a few moments. So my question is, what's his plan right now? Fight to the death with each of the millions of Agent Smiths one at a time? Damn, this movie is more in love with its slow-motion exploding water effects than it is with the story or any of its characters. Superman is a dick to Metropolis. Oh, wait. Walking dramatically will suffice. Also, production saved a ton of money on rain machine rental and green camera filters by shooting on the Road to Perdition set.
You believe you're fighting for something, for more than your survival? Can you tell me what it is? Do you even know?
Yeah, he's fighting to end the machine war with humans. He's actually come here prepared to die. Honestly, you're the most in-the-dark character in the film right now.
Only a human mind could invent something as insipid as love.
But the program dude back at the train station went to great lengths to waste lots of my time by explaining that machines too feel love. So now I'm confused. Plastic punch.
He saved us.
The military commanders aren't even positive the Sentinels are leaving for real and for good, but sure kid, go run and tell all of Zion that the war is over without any actual proof. All you know is that this current battle is paused, and may be over. Why is the Chancellor hanging out 15 yards behind the front lines? Oh, sure, when the Sentinel army was approaching, you held a sweaty naked dance party in here. But now that the war is over, it's just hugs? I demand quick flashes of interracial nudity. Reluctant peacekeeping machines show respect to Neo's dead body, instead of just logically turning it immediately into liquid fuel.
I have your word.
What do you think I am? Human?
Right, because the machines haven't ever lied or been deceitful this entire series.
That's why the rest of me is just going to enjoy the show.
Wow. Oh, wait, it ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. No.
If you're looking for a berserk night out in the New York, I know just the place for you. New York's hottest club is Whimsy. Condemned by GLAAD and the EPA from Ghostbusters. This old, wet Band-Aid found in a jacuzzi is the kind of place that makes you feel weird the next time you see your parents. Oh no. Their eyes.
My eyes, the goggles do nothing.
Spartans! What is your profession?
Say what you need to say.
Comrades, our own fleet doesn't know our full potential.
They will do everything possible to test us, but they will only test their own embarrassment.
We will pass through the American patrols, past their sonar nets, and lay off their largest city and listen to their rock and roll, while we conduct missile drills.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna swim with you.
I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna be your best friend. Good feelings gone.